This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Spent more than 25 years in law enforcement and is now a firearms instructor. Since the open carry law has gone into effect, instructors are now required to teach additional new topics in their classes. This includes understanding security holsters and how to defend yourself if someone is trying to take your weapon. But he has noticed there is confusion about open carry.
Because they're under the impression that because we now have an open carry law, they no longer have to have a permit. And I've explained to them, you need to read that law because the law plainly states you must have a permit.
Those who do decide to get their concealed weapons permit, McClendon says, are actually choosing not to take advantage of the new policy.
Because they just don't like the idea of people knowing they have a firearm. And I kind of encourage concealed carry. And with the gun out in the open, you'd be very concerned about it for the first 3 or 4 months. As time goes on, you become to get used to it being there. And then you kind of get used to it and it becomes complacent and you forget about it. And then you're reaching up in the store to grab something and somebody snatches your gun.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, sharing, subscribe. So I want to thank y'all that found the channel. I appreciate the support, appreciate everything that y'all doing. Also, shout out to the new people in the 2A community people. We need to keep doing that, bringing more people in. We got a long fight ahead when it comes to upholding the Constitution, defending the Second Amendment. That is the #1 priority over here. Support your 2A channels, your gun channels, people you already know what we're dealing with. Also, I appreciate it. You smash that like button, share it on your favorite social media platform. People, it helps the channel, helps me out, helps everybody pretty much get the word out and stuff like that. And another shout out to y'all in the comment section, bringing all that energy and stuff and knowledge and stuff. We always going to constantly keep learning in the 2A community. You can never know enough. People believe it. And also, shout out to y'all that come over here every single day through the good and the bad, ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. So you seen the intro and everything. Just dropping some little giblets when it comes to concealed carry, open carry, and stuff like that, in the waistband and out the waistband, people. And right now we're going to talk about, some carry options. We have in the waistband and we have out the waistband. Now this is concealed carry, CCW states and stuff like that. You have the constitutional carry states or whatever you can carry without a permit and everything. In some states you need a permit. Open carry, I'm talking about you got some states you can't open carry. I'm talking about you got to have a permit to open carry and stuff like that. So you got state like my state, you can open carry. You can buy your firearm and you can just start carrying. Now we want to talk about that. Now in the intro, you've seen that you have firearm instructors who are now changing the way they teach when it comes to carrying firearms, because states are changing laws and stuff like that. Pay attention to your state laws and read them up, people, so you can know what's going on, so you won't get caught carrying the wrong way in your state and stuff like that. So we don't want you to get no trouble for that. Now, in my state, I have to have a permit to conceal carry. Now, I have to go to the sheriff's office, apply for a permit and stuff like that. Before that, you got to take a concealed carry class, and you take class, and then you take on range. You do a range test, and then you do an in class test and stuff. Mostly it's 1 day, and after you complete the class, you'll get a paperwork to take the sheriff's office to get your permit. Now, in my state, I don't need to take a class to get the open carry. I can go to the sheriff department, get me a purchase permit, buy the firearm, and get me a open the waistband holster and start carrying. So I see a lot of mistakes that is being made early on when it comes to new people and everything. The reason why I say that is because in my state, yeah, you can get a firearm and open carry without taking a class and stuff like that. But guess what? You need to pay attention of, keep awareness of your firearm. That is something that a lot of new people don't take in the aspect. Now, it don't happen to everybody, but reading up on protecting the firearm is very serious. That's why you have some class instruction that are changing that and teaching that and stuff like that. Because when it comes to open carry, a lot of people are kind of, a little weary and stuff when it comes to open carry and right off the gate and stuff like that. But a lot of people is open carry. And I'm going to say this again. I had 2 articles in my local news where someone was open carrying and their firearm was stolen from them. These was new people. They have not been carrying long, just bought their firearm. I'm going to say this again, people. You must protect the firearm. The firearm is going to protect you, but you must protect it. There are people who are trying to get their hands on it. And if you've seen in the intro when the gentleman said, hey, you open carry, you get complacent up here, and you reach for something, or whatever the case may be, you take your mind off the firearm, because guess what? You're kind of used to carrying openly, and guess what? Somebody goes up there and snatch and take it. And it's been happening. I showed a video a while back in my catalog. A guy was in a convenience store. They target him. Some gangs target him. When he went in, they went around, snatched phone, ran out the door. There's nothing he can do. His gun is loaded, and he didn't chase after him, nothing like that. But now a person has a firearm who can't have none. This has been happening, people. You must protect the firearm. Now, I'm pretty much mostly concealed carry. I have open carry and stuff like that, property and stuff like that, but not really in public too much. I prefer concealed carry. No one knows you have it. It's the element of surprise. I'm talking about it gives you advantage and stuff like that. But when you're open carry, I'm talking about, yes, you're open carry, but that don't mean you're going to deter the threat either. I'm talking about, there's so many open carry people. You look at your police officers. I use this as an example. They open carry their firearm. Their firearm is at the ready all the time, and they still get hurt, people. They still, police officers still lose their life and stuff like that. I'm talking about, so just because you carry the firearm openly, somebody know you got it, that's not going to deter the threat. Might do a small percentage of deterring threat, but like I said, the other threat is you protecting that firearm that a lot of people don't talk about. That's something I consistently talk about. And guess what? I was reading an article, huge percent in a lot of these cities and stuff, people have been disarmed because they've been talking about gangs and stuff like that. So protect the firearm, people. Get you some type of 2-stage or 3-stage holster and stuff. Now, 2-stage, you're going to have something like this, a little device where you click in and you have to mash it to release it. And then sometimes they have another security device that goes and flips over the firearm and stuff like that. So, you got 2-stage and 3-stage holsters and stuff out there. Now, when it comes to concealed carry, I'm talking about when you conceal carry properly, nobody knows you have it. You're not going to be targeting stuff. Can't nobody tell that you have it and stuff like that. So you blend in with the public, people. You're not sticking out and everything and stuff like that. But, concealed carry versus open carry has been a debate for a long time. And my main thing, it don't matter to me which one you choose, protect the firearm. Even if you conceal carry, protect the firearm. Make sure you get a great holster. One thing that I did when I first started out concealed carry and stuff like that and open carry, I cheaped out with the cheap holsters and stuff. Now, ideally, when you first starting out, you kind of budgeting and stuff like that. But, if you don't have the money, you got to get something. But guess what? Quickly, the first thing you should do is upgrade on the holster, people. Spend the money on the holster. Because one thing I found out, the holster is going to make it comfortable for you, protect and comfortable for you carrying the firearm in a lot of conditions and stuff, whether it's warm or cold. Also, it's going to help you protect yourself and others, so you won't be targeted and stuff and have your firearm snatched or stolen from you and everything, or dropping a firearm because you're shopping and you're reaching and you're bending and stuff. These are some of the things you got to think about. And believe it or not, it's a lot of headlines, a lot of articles I had went over, people dropping firearms in the stores, going off, and people being targeted for open carry and stuff. They're carrying where there's a lot of people and they get complacent, and you don't forget the firearm there, you just get comfortable with it. You start off when you start out open carry, trust me, I believe I done this, people, I got experience in it. You worry about how you carrying the firearm open, everybody know you have it, but then you get into the other place where you get complacent and you're used to it, and now you just very comfortable and somebody just come up and snap it just like that. And a lot of times I'm still seeing this, people having these Walmart slip-in holsters, Uncle Mike holsters and stuff like that. Nothing on the brand Uncle Mike holster, but you need something that is going to be a little bit more secure and stuff and everything for your firearm and everything. I know these like little starter holsters and stuff like that, but as you involve and stuff, people, get you a better holster. Now, I seen someone with an Uncle Mike holster and stuff, like the Walmart holsters, and it was poking out the gun. I thought for any second it was just gonna fall out because it wasn't like close to his body, it wasn't seem secure, and someone could have just came along and just snatched the firearm. He was open carry and stuff. So we don't need to have these things, people, because like I said before, you have politicians and laws and stuff that are changing, and holding gun owners accountable for stuff like that. So I just kind of want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.